Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Log Cannon and we are back. I know it's been about a week, y'all, but I missed y'all. We are back and today we will be knocking out a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Let's get right into it. So first you're gonna want to start off by cutting up a green pepper and we're gonna cut up a raw sweet onion. So let's chop up these peppers and let's chop up these onions. And y'all can honestly replicate how I cut it. Y'all can cut it how y'all want to, but I know I like for my green peppers, I want them to be cut into strips and for the onions to be diced. So let's do it. Now, let's chop up our fresh onion, and the easiest way I've learned to dice onions is to slit it down the side like this after you cut it down the middle, and then just go right into turn it sideways and cut it just like that. I know the terminology might not be the best, but y'all get the drift. Now, after dicing up this onion, we're going to set this aside and we're going to get directly into chopping up our ribeye steaks. Now, here's a nice hint. You want these ribeye steaks to almost be frozen, but not completely frozen, because it's a much easier cut than cutting room temperature steaks. Remember this, freeze or get them just about frozen so you can make it an easier cut. And the type of steak that I'm using, which I realize is best for Philly cheesesteaks, is ribeye steaks. I don't know if you guys are noticing, but I'm kind of removing that extra fat from these steaks, you know, that really thick white part, just because you don't want that much fatty meat in this cheesesteak. You want a lot of quality cuts of the meat. So you can honestly keep it. However, I am not keeping that at all. To cut the steak up as fine as you guys can. Cut it up really, really thin, but not too thin. Not like ground beef, but cut it up as much as you can to get a really good quality diced meat. Hey, y'all have seen a lot of my videos. Y'all know my favorite thing to use is this cast iron skillet. So what you're gonna wanna do is you wanna get this cast iron skillet, fill it up with about 1 to 2 teaspoons of olive oil, and then we're gonna bring it to a medium heat between, I don't know how you guys stoves are set up, but between medium to medium high. And we're gonna cook these onions and peppers until they are translucent, tender, nice, and ready. Now, after about 10 to 12 minutes, your vegetables will be ready. Let's set them aside in another dish, and let's add these ribeye steak cutlets directly to the cast iron skillet. Now, you do want to make sure that your cast iron skillet has been increased, that the heat has been increased to high. You want this skillet to be piping hot when you add this steak. And we're gonna continue to cook this steak for about 7 to 8 minutes, and then we're gonna actually add our seasoning. I know you guys probably was like, man, where is the seasoning? Come on, y'all know we're not eating no bland food. So about 7 minutes later, we're gonna add our seasoning. So first up, we're adding our Montreal steak seasoning. Now, we're not measuring this at all. This is all up to you guys. So of course, we're gonna add in our onion powder and our garlic powder, our black pepper, and our salt. You can never go wrong with those seasonings. Every video y'all have seen, y'all know I love to use those, but make sure you guys add those all together. Then we're gonna add our onions and green peppers directly back to this skillet. Make sure everything's fully integrated. And we are almost done, y'all, almost. Now take a half a stick of butter. We're gonna add that to a pan and make sure you are getting your French bread all on that skillet. We're gonna brown that bread and set that aside. Now, one of our final steps, we're gonna divide this up by like the sandwich size. So you see how I moved a couple of portions of the steak to the side, and then we're going to add our provolone cheese. Now I'm adding 2 slices because I love a cheesy sandwich. We're going to let this melt. When you see it's melted like this, take your bread, We're gonna fill this up with our steak, our peppers, our onions, and our cheese. And boom! Y'all see what we just did. Now, boom, you have just made you a delicious Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Take a look at that. Just take a look at that. Take a look in there. Look at that cheese. Look at everything just hitting together. Now, you can add your toppings. Some people like to add mayo. Shoot, some people like to add mustard. Whatever you like. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please recreate this recipe. Tag me on Instagram. I'll be sure to repost you guys' posts. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, comment, like. Be sure to comment and like, guys. Please, 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 please comment and like, comment and like. But anyway, we out of here. I'll see you guys next video.